Hello everyone, it's Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs. Welcome and welcome back. Just a quick one today, because the one I put up yesterday was supposed to be today's, but because I had a nap and didn't know what day it were, I put it up a day early. What am I like? I mean, I only video one day in front and I did it wrong. Yeah, I'll stick to videoing on the day for the day. It works much better for me. Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to do some little clusters with wax seals. If you watched my Craftspire video last week, I mentioned that I'd love to do some in the black and white for my Alice journals. So I did a bit of shopping on Amazon and I found this crown seal stamp. I can't wait for one to come from Craftspire. I'm terrible, I know. It is a Craftspire brand though, but it were more expensive than it would have been from Craftspire in this country. How mad is that? So I've been having a root round in my fabric stash as well, and I've found the perfect fabric for the spine on the Alice journal, and there will also be some spare to do a few clusters. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, one of the edges is a bit foo-foo. Foo-foo? I don't even know what that means. I'm going to try not to set myself on fire and just tear down a strip of this fabric. I'm going to get rid of that bit as well, but I thought I may as well start on this side. So I'll just snip to the end and I'm going to tear. It's quite a thin fabric, it's quite nice. This one was definitely from the works in the UK. Why did I light my candle first? Why on earth did I light my candle and then start messing with fabric? Yeah. Let's just don't fire me, runky, if they come. No, I didn't say that. Right, so I've ripped down there. I'm going to take, can you see? Just, that would probably look good in another project, but not this one. So I'm just going to snip again, just inside all that bit that's really gone terribly wrong. It's a good, shouldn't curl too much, this fabric as well if you rip fast, so let's get ripping. And I've probably got far more than I need there, and I'm going to do it in style that I do my clusters that I sell in my shop. I'm just going to rip a few squares and I'll just rip enough to have 3 goes at it. Might be a bit thin even for spine at book, this, you know. I don't know, I'll see. But it's going to be nice for these. So, idea were I'd light my candle, then I'd get some wax melting while I ripped fabric up, but I totally forgot to put wax on to melt. Right, this first one I want to do just with red wax. So, I've noticed there are a few different shades of red in this pot from Craftspire, so I need to make sure I get the right ones. I'm gonna do this darker red. You probably can't even see difference on camera, but yeah, there is a difference. I've got 2 dark red ones. I don't know if I've got 3. Again, I could have done this off camera, but where's fun in that? I don't even know what colour's that. That looks like brown or gold. I'm getting very low on red. I've got another order coming from Craftspire very soon. So, you know what? I'm even going to try this. There's like a red colour with a bit of a pearlescent tool in. I'm going to put that in and 1 red. So I'm melting 3 together and I'll have to mix it with my cocktail stick. Right, the other thing I want to put on these is some lace. I've got this lovely white lace. I don't use white a lot, but there are some white, black and white things in the Alice journal, so I think white might look good. I'm going to separate this. I like this lace. It does tea stain very well as well. It goes a little bit wobbly if you rip it. I was just testing that. So just some little snips of lace. What I'm going to do, if you watch my last video where I was just experimenting and messing, I used wax to stick the wax seals I've made to some hessian. I'm just going to do the same with these. That wax is melting nicely while I cut these up. Oh, one tip, and I'm really terrible, I cannot remember the name of the lady who gave me this tip. That's nothing personal, I just am really terrible with names. I've got a couple of subscribers who I get mixed up. Oh dear, I am really bad. It could have been Jane, it could have been Jane. Anyway, she said if I do my wax seals onto some of this like greaseproofy type paper from the back of labels, they peel off really good. So that's what I'm going to try today. And as I've said before, I go through loads of labels with my Etsy postage. Right, that has melted. Let me grab a cocktail stick and pour. Ooh, that came out quite easy. I can't remember if I ordered one of the wax stirrers from Craftsbuyer. I could do with one. Right. So I'm going to pour this and then I'm going to use my... Yeah, I am. I've noticed that's not gone round because my label is not completely flat. But we'll see what occurs. My label backing sheet, so I didn't get a round pour, so I think I prefer using just the glass mat and my scraper to get it off until I have some backing sheets that I've taken care of. This is an old crinkly one, as you can see, so if I get some that aren't crinkly, this should do the trick. I've just put 3 more of the same colour waxes in to melt, but you know what, I'm quite liking some of these that aren't quite perfect and uniform. Did I put enough? I needed one more piece of ribbon on there, or even lace. I mean, I could go whole hog and put some more eyelash trim on, but I think I just want the black and white look. I mean, there's a lot of polka dots in the Stamperia paper that I'm using for my Alice journal, so I thought this fabric would be fabulous. You know when you remember you've got something and you're like, must find that fabric, and I was totally shocked to find it were actually with all my other fabric in my fabric in my fabric box. Yeah, chances of that happening, eh? Right, let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh wowzer, it's stuck to the wax seal and not the glass mat. Oh, that did come off so easy. Oh, and look at that. I love it. I'm wondering if I should have torn bigger pieces of fabric off now. I'm going to try some bigger pieces. I don't know if you did notice, but when I tore this, it were a bit wider at one end than other. I definitely need wider bits of fabric. I didn't think how small these how big these wax seals were. So I'm just going to stay well away from the candle and tear another strip of fabric off. Yeah, I think that'll be better. I could have put a different fabric underneath. I could have actually. That's too big. That's too big. I don't like that. Just make it a bit smaller. Nah, you can't strip small bits. I'm going to stick with ones I've got. Right, I'm going to set a wax seal melting. Maybe I just want one bit of lace under. I don't know. No, it isn't too small. It's nice. We don't want to see loads of fabric, do we? The wax seal is the star of this show. Oh, I wish this were flat. That bit looks flat in the middle. I'm going to pour onto that bit. Here we go. See if we're going, that's much better. That's better than the other one were. Let's put the seal on. There we go. Yay! Right. Oh, God, I can't even move it now. I'm doing it on here. On in here, we've still got a little bit of wax. I'm just going to put one more wax bead in. I'll stick with the same colour so I don't have to go cleaning spoons. When I've done a couple of red, I'm going to do the marbled black and red. Yes. Because I thought that was going to look fabulous for my Alice. I'm just getting another wax spoon out. Do I have an... It's looking like I don't. Oh, I do. I have one more clean wax spoon. One more. If you get into this waxing, you know, you'll probably want about 6 spoons. Let's have a... Oh, look at that. Look at it. Right, so I've melted just one more wax bead. And I'm going to use that to stick... Let's use this. I'm going to use that to stick the wax seal to the fabric. Don't need to come in with glue, do we, when we've got wax? So... I could even try doing the seal straight on the fabric for one of them. So let's press that down. I'm pretty happy with that, even though the wax seal's not round. I like it. Look, that's going to look lovely on Alice. Yeah, and it's soaked all the way through fabric, so that seal is not coming off the fabric. I did turn that over away from non-stick side. Right, I'm going to put some more wax in, and I'm just going to see what occurs if I do it straight onto the lace and the fabric. I don't know, I honestly don't know what's going to occur. So I'm going to do it and find out. It might be a total, utter, mega disaster. Especially if that lace is not straight. I'm going to cut one more piece off to get a piece that doesn't have a bend in it. There we go. Right, come on, I can't wait now for this wax to melt. That's the only trouble with this. I tell you, I want another furnace, I do. I want 2 furnaces, I got. I can't, I've got to poke it now. I am that person who would poke a wasp nest just to see what came out. Wasps, but yeah, I'd need to see it, I'd need to know it. I quite often accuse my kids of poking wasp nest because sometimes, yeah, kids have face on, they don't want, well, I've got twins, haven't I? One of that face, and I don't want to talk to other, and other one just can't accept it, and they start needling them and don't have face on with me, please talk to me. And yeah, I warn him, don't poke the wasp nest, because you know he'll get shouted at. But my twins are either best of friends or worst of enemies. Right, I'm going to pour this directly on to the lace this time, see what occurs. Looking good for now, but I've not gone sticking sealing yet. Oh, still got a wax. Still got wax on the seal. I think this should go okay. Yeah. The wax seems to spread out quicker and thinner on this than what it did on the glass. Don't know why that is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's soaked all the way through, so that's going nowhere. Right, I'm going to put, yet again, some more wax in. I really need to get some more wax. Oh, that order comes pretty quick from Crossfire. I think I put a slightly different, darker red in as well last time. There are so many different colours of red in this. Gorgeous. Right, I've put 3 more in to melt. And this time I'm going to do one on my glass to make sure I get it completely round. But happy with that. I mean, I'm obviously not going to be putting loads of these in my journal. Maybe 1 or 2. I'll probably just stick my others on Etsy. And anyone who's following along with an Alice journal, if you want any, they might be there. Knowing me, I always go too mad and make far too much ephemera for journals. There might be some other bits popping up as well. I really need to get a lick on and get some handmade stuff in my Etsy shop. I've been, yeah. I've been too busy messing and playing. Whee. Nearly melt. I just love playing with it. I need a posh stirrer. Can you even see me stirring this? Am I just off camera? Am I leaving you in suspense? Yeah. So all you could see is just a hand. I love that. Yeah, I have definitely got more than one colour red in these. So this one I'm going to do on my glass mat. Yeah, you do get the more perfect pour. And I'm going to stick some more in while that cools a smidgen. It's going to let cool a smidgen. I hope I don't let cool. I'm going to let cool too much, aren't I? I need to peel that one off. I need to do it. Oh yeah. Oh, lovely. Oh. Do you know, when it cooled that bit longer, helped me wiggle it. Yeah. Help me wiggle it. What would I say if I knew what on earth I were on about? So I've got 3 more in. I'm waiting for this one to cool. I want to take it off now already, and I know it's not done. But it's not stopping me wanting to. Oh, I've done it. Not 3 bad. I think I need my scraper for this one, don't I? Put all my wax bits in a toolbox and they're behind me. That's the big clunky noise you can hear me locking the toolbox. Right, let's come in scraping. So if I'm wanting to purposely do some wiggly wax seals, I will definitely use the backing. If I want to do them perfect, I will make sure I use backing that is, yeah. Oh, what's that? That's a piece of cotton off the fabric. Yeah, I'll make sure my piece of backing's not been knocking around my craft room getting crinkled for weeks. Whee. I wonder, I've got one of those black rubber heat-proof mats for my glue gun. Yeah, because you can put glue onto that. I can do them on that and then they'll peel off dead easy. Yeah, of course it will. Whee. I'm going to do one more perfect one, because I can. Can you tell I'm addicted to this? I certainly am. Right, I'm going to put one more bead in so that I can use it to glue one of these to the fabric. Right, let's do that one. That's it. Let's have a perfect one on a piece of fabric then. We've got 2, haven't we? 2. One we made on its own, then we put it to the fabric. That one to be honest is much lower profile because more of the wax has melted through the fabric and then we've not got such a perfect edge on it, but that doesn't bother me. Sometimes you want perfect, sometimes you don't. Right, is that melted? Very nearly. And then I'm going to give the black and white one a swirl. I've got a clean spoon out. But while that melts, let's put some black and white wax. I have got 3 white beads left. Ooh, one's white and 2 are like a pearlescent white. So I've only got 1 actual white bead left. And oh hecky, I've got 4 black beads left. I don't even know if I'll fit 3 beads in that spoon. I'm going to try 2. So let's move that. I can't put that on to melt till I take the spoon off. Definitely need 2 furnaces. Right, let's take that off. Move it out of way. Oh, that's still a bit soft, that. I'll leave it a bit longer. I'm going to put a little bit of wax onto this fabric. Stay flat. Don't put the wax on your finger. Cha-cha. Ooh. Just press that down. There we go. So that needs to cool some more. I'm taking that spoon off and I'm going to put this one in with black and white. This is a small. This spoon didn't come from Craftspire. It does still fit on this furnace. I did buy some extras. Well, the ones kids got me for Christmas had like a gold bead and a burgundy bead and a spoon. And this is the spoon. It's tiny. I really don't think this will be any good for the bigger wax seals, or maybe it will. We'll see, won't we? I did order a couple of those smaller wax seals this time from my next Craftspire order. They do some little brass mini wax stamps. I think these measure 2.5 centimetres, do they? Grab your ruler while this melts. Not sure what that is in inches, I'll have to check with a ruler. Yeah, these are 2.5 centimetres and the mini ones are 1.5. So they'll be lovely. So what's that in inches? Oh, that's an inch. So the mini ones, I reckon, will be about 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, definitely can only fit 2 wax in there, but can you see how lovely it's melted? Ooh, right, let's scrape this one off. You can do it. Oh no, I've broke it. The scrape has gone into the seal instead of under it. I'll just warm the back of that up and with my heat gun, I think, and repair it. Right, I've got black and white mixed. That's come off no problem. Yep, gone through. That's my favourite, I think. I think I did want them perfect. Right, let's pour this black and white, get the stamp ready. This is going to be my marbled one, isn't it? I was supposed to put a red in, but you can't put a red in when your spoon's not big enough, can you? So we've got just black and white. Oh, yeah. It's not going to be my favourite at all. What if I put black and white in that spoon and red in other spoon and try and mix them again? I know I tried this before and it didn't go amazingly well, but I'm a sucker for punishment. So I'm going to melt some red in the other spoon. I don't have any white left. I've got a pearlescent white and a black, which I will put in this little spoon. If you don't mess, you don't find new things, do you? What's that saying? Necessity is the mother of all invention. I've decided I want that seal. I don't have the right tools to do it, so I'm going to mess about with the tools I've got till I find a way. Yeah. If you saw it mess off camera, you'd be like, why is she making a video and not tidying a craft room? Well, because I'm like a big kid. When I want to play, I want to play. When I want to tidy my craft room, I'll tidy my craft room. I can't resist poking this wax either again, can I? Wee. Oh, we got the wee sound. Yeah, oh, I had a nana nap yesterday. And I literally did not know what day it was when I woke up. And I was like panicking, oh my, I've not put a video up today and it were all ready. So I went and I did it. I think I even put it up without a title at first. Then I realised I had done a video yesterday. I'd done one in the morning. I'd got it up earlier than I normally do. So yeah, I shouldn't have panicked. Right, I'm gonna melt this black and white. Ah, yeah, that's not a good spoon, that. Ooh, oh dear. I'm gonna have to, tell you what, I'm gonna get all ambidextrous on us now. I'm gonna hold this one over the flame, and then I'm gonna lift the furnace back over the candle to warm that up again while I pour the black and white. I could get another candle out, but I'd have to go back in my toolbox. That might be a bit like hard work. Been in my toolbox about 3 times. So I must remember this small candle does not work with that furnace. But like I said, this small, not candle, small spoon, I didn't get the small spoon with the furnace. I got that separately. I don't know the brand of the wax my kids bought me for Christmas. I ordered it. I just ordered it from Amazon. Go on. I can't wait for this to melt, so I'm holding it lower and lower in that flame. It's nearly melted. I'm not going to stir it because I want it to stay as the separate black and white. That could be just about melted. I'm going to lift my furnace back over to make sure my red melts. Move that seal. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that. I'm going to pour this black and white. This is just not going to occur, is it? And I'm going to pour some red on it. Oh, we've got red in the middle, and then black and white. This is going to be interesting. Interesting. Not sure what's going to occur here. Let's rip some fabric up ready to put it on. Yeah, I've lost the thin strip of fabric now. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's somewhere in all this disaster on the right hand side. Here we go. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time fussy cutting today. My fussy cuts stash was very low, so I've just been fussy cutting some book pages and some digitals, ready for doing some more projects. Right, I could do 2 pieces of fabric on that. Yeah, because I can, and I've already got a couple of pieces of lace. Right, I've got my wax melting, what we're left, ready to... I quite like it. I like it. It just ended up being a red dot in the middle, but I like it. Let's hope these are set. I was using that wrong way around. That's why it was digging into the wax instead of going under it. So that's that one. I think I will like that somewhere in the journal, but not on one of these. Yeah, I've been looking all over at how other people do wax seals, and some people have bags of ice on the desk to cool things down quickly. That sounds like something that's going to be good for an impatient person like me. Right, what do we think? I don't know if I'm too happy with the fact that the red ended up as a blob. It's nearly a love heart shape, but I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to use that wax to fix it to here. Yeah, I can live with that. I quite like it actually now. Yeah, well, hey, so there we go. I think we could call this video Manic Monday, couldn't we? I were a bit, oh, I really need to get this done. Yeah, Manic Monday. I'll be singing that all day now. I do apologise to people. I've got a few subscribers who love the 80s. Yeah, they seem stuck in 80s like me. 80s were just the best, weren't they? So we're all going to be singing Bangles Manic Monday now. Right, so yeah, that's it. I've made 5. I've got them 2. Not bad for a quick manic make, were they? So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.